much. Good morning, everyone. I'm going to share with you today one of the things. Every time I sit down with a business owner, I invariably ask them, what keeps you up at night, Miss, Mr. Business Owner? So we have business owners we all have, challenges, right? And business owners, these are challenges that are known to most business owners. Have you ever hired, fired, had issues collecting a debt, right? Some people don't pay their dues in as they're supposed to. Have you ever been in a dispute with a vendor, signed a contract? Have you ever been in a situation where you thought the advice of an attorney might have been useful, or needed consultation in hiring, firing, workers' compensation, civil litigation, equipment leases, ZD zoning, bad check recovery, customer complaints? These are knowns for most business owners, small business owners. And we know that in North America, over 90% of businesses are small businesses. So there's nothing we have been through. This pandemic brought a lot of uncertainty to be, and we're living in uncertain times, and uncertain times require new preparation, right? For every human being, you, me, and mostly, of course, business owners. So there's nothing, we're living this quote unquote new normal. There's nothing normal about this new normal. We keep hearing about the, business owners are going through this, having challenges with hiring people. You spoke about nurses, nobody wants to go to nursing schools. They're needed more than ever. People want to stay in their house, but like Airbnb, they just announced, we're keeping remote work forever and ever again. Why? Because people got used to this, working from home, having my own time, spending time with my family, looking for new opportunities. So this big quit, this big resignation is here to stay, right? It has become the new organization. So we have new policies and procedures for, these are new predicaments for business owners. Cybercrime and cyber attacks, they have risen since 2,400%. Email phishing, 600%. There's no legislation for business owners with the vaccination. Do I have to get vaccinated? No, I haven't gotten vaccinated. Do I have to? No employee rights, no employer responsibilities. Do I have to show up in the office? These are all new, variables that were not present before, that the business has to navigate. So on a small business budget, how do businesses, go about their day-to-day operations? So that's where we come into place. What if business owners could have advice on an unlimited basis for their business, right? Again, anything and everything pertaining legal, in order to make more intelligent decisions. What if Mr. Business Owners, you had a letter or a phone call made on your behalf by a law firm, if you had any situation, circumstance, any challenge that you're going through? What if you, Business Owner, had every time you were to sign a contract, you had them reviewed by your law firm? It's included without breaking the bank. And you had instead of when you had a client that didn't pay your bill, you had, instead of taking it to a collection firm and they getting 30% of your debt, you had a debt collection letter from the law firm included, again, without breaking the bank. What if I don't know if you know employee handbooks, they're mandatory. Every business has to have them. Every state has different laws. They have to be updated on an annual basis. Law firms charge thousands and thousands of dollars. When I say thousands, I'm talking 3,000s, 2,000s, in the thousands, right? What if you had that reviewed and created every year? What if you were ever audited, if you got that dreaded letter from the IRS, having, notifying you that you're having an audit? What do you do in these cases? If you have a lawsuit talking about, this is the most litigious society in the world, the United States is. So having a sue savings account, just in case, right? I mean, it's not far-fetched that were to happen. About cybersecurity, what if you had a plan in place where it identified, respond, recovered from a cyber attack, and you had business consultants when you had to do a business plan, whatever it is. So business owners have to, operate. Business owners need sound business counsel in order to operate their business. But again, so this is where we fall into place with, we have small businesses have big business problems, but not big business resources. So we give them, with our business plans with LegalShield and Indispensable, we give small business access to big business resources on a small business budget, and we tailored to their different needs. So we have 3 business plans, and no matter how, if you're an established business, if you're a smaller business, if you're a medium-sized business, they all include, you can start whatever they want, scale up, scale down, however they want it. So they all include, as you can see, unlimited advice. How much is unlimited is exactly that, right? An unlimited number of issues. I have a question on zoning. I have a question about a trademark. I'm going governmental. I have a question on bankruptcy, whatever it is. You have access, we have an app, you have access to your phone, you literally have access to your law firm. You call your law firm, they call you back within 4 hours or less. Letters and phone calls on your behalf. You see, we have one of them starting with the essential is 10 per year, 20 per year. So you do, you choose whatever you want to choose. What I do when I'm sitting down with my business owners, I just share with them the options, right? And they will choose whatever they would like to wherever they would like to start. So collection letters, they're included in every one of them. Trademark and copyright and intellectual property. That's, we saw in the past 2 years, a lot of business closing, sadly and unfortunately, but a lot of businesses saw their doors open. And I was fortunate to help through our vehicle, to our protection, to our business plans with LegalShield, a lot of them, because we have a business formation that I'm gonna show you, we call it Lounge. So I was very, very fortunate to help them through our services, open their doors and have their business protected. But a lot of them signed up for this because it's included the trademark and copyright, which are very, very expensive, as you know. It is included. It is included. Can you imagine having your business protected for $99 a month? Instead of paying by the hour, you pay by the month, and have a copyright, a trademark included? That's unheard of, and it's included here. So custom drafting, if you want it, IRS, it's included in 2 of them, 25 or 50 hours. Again, you choose whatever you want. And then we have a supplement, trial defense supplements. This is 100 hours and this complements, mind you, because I know we have basic insurance professionals, John here. This complements what I'm always telling Miss Business Owner, this complements what you should have, your liability. If you don't have it in place, I can recommend you someone, right? This complements the liability that every business owner should have. We don't provide it, but of course we have a lot of referral insurance professionals that we can recommend. So trial defense is 100 hours. It's better. It's absolutely better to have it than not needed, and that needed and not have it. Now, for businesses that are smaller, that family businesses, if they don't have employees, even if they have 1099s, they can sign up for the supplement, as you see at the bottom. Is $14.95. So why do we call it a supplement? It needs to be added to our personal plan with protection, a family plan, which is nationwide. But as you see, it's on you would see it on the left. Included in the business supplement, the same is always the same principle. unlimited business legal advice, business and contracts review, letters and phone calls made on your business behalf, debt collection, IRS, they will, if you get an audit, so that's all included. And then, but you add this to the supplement to your personal family plan, which is on a nationwide basis. Your family is protected, your kids up to 26 years of age, as long as they're never married, living at home, or going to school full time. So this is, you have access again to a law firm. And I'm always telling, again, my business owners, my people, you have good attorneys, you have a good relationship. We're business people. Of course, we know attorneys, we have friends, we have family. This is not about not having, this is about keeping. I'm always telling my people, keep your relationship with your attorneys. That's great that you have one, and you should keep it. We're not replacing your attorneys. We're giving you a top-rated law firm for everything and anything. Remember, attorneys are like doctors. They specialize, right? So if your eye is hurting and you have your uncle who's a gastroenterologist, he's not going to be able to help you. So same here. So you go to Hawaii. Catherine's going to Hawaii. You get a ticket in Hawaii. You call your attorneys. You're going to have representation. Defensible tickets are going to be included. So unlimited advice, contracts reviewed, letters and phone calls, again, for the family. And then we have the life events. The reason that I signed up with LegalShield many years ago, they will do your will, living will, part of attorney. If you get a ticket, moving traffic violations, as you see, civil trial defense. Again, this is a sue happy country. Tax audit 24/7, bad things happen to good people. So you add, if you were interested, the family plan, the personal plan is $29.95. If people wanted to add the supplement, it's $14.95, and it would be $44.90 on a monthly basis. A lot of people pay it on a yearly basis. So I already touched on this. We have a business formation product. We call it Lounge at the bottom. It's $149. It includes 3 months of the family and the business supplement, and then after that, you keep protecting your business with it on a monthly or annual basis, however you want. So we have a very extensive and comprehensive, very integral suite of services. We have these supplements. This is a business supplement. Everything business related, business consultation, business forms, website builders, if you're doing a marketing plan, accounts receivable management, whatever thing business related, you add it, if you like, Mr. Business Owner, to your business plan, and it's $14.95, right? So last but not least, I'll be wrapping up here. As I mentioned before, we know that hackers have been here to stay. We just recently, yesterday, the day before, Florida Dental Association was hacked. I mean, this is not stopping. And, they're asking for this ransomware, some thousands and thousands of dollars, some others millions of dollars. I mean, it's just too much. Companies, businesses have to have something in place. So our company, LegalShield and IDShield, through our security products, award winning by Forbes advisors. We keep winning cybersecurity awards 2 years ago, last year. So we came up recognizing this need with our IDShield for Business, our cyber attack protection, where it offers business owners an affordable way to mitigate the risk and recover from a loss. So we have essential 79, as you see, $79.95 a month. It protects 6 URLs and or 6 IP addresses, and the plus 149 up to 12 URLs and 12 IP addresses. So what it does, it identifies, protects, detects, responds, and recovers from a cyber attack. So this is your business. You have your department, right? This is how it looks on top, sales, reception, you have your departmentalized. But when you have these protections in place, your LegalShield law firm, so you're empowered, you're protected. You know that you're not making more decisions without having these contracts reviewed by your attorneys and having their advice, giving you more power to negotiate from a position of power, and then having a cybersecurity in place and having your business consultants. It looks very different. You're going to be very empowered. It's going to be very different for you, and you're going to have less sleepless nights, Mr. Business Owners. So we also have available, so you know, personal plans, as I mentioned. We have a personal identity theft protection, ID Shield, again, with award winner by Force Advisor. And these our legal and identity theft protections, we have been one of the fastest growing employee benefits in the country. For 50 years, we're celebrating this year. So we offer discounted rates, 30% of our very affordable rates. And we have a discount program. We call it Member Perks. We have negotiated discounts with over 400 national accounts. We're already doing business with these companies, Best Buys, travel. Every time I travel, I'm always saving $70 to $300. I rent cars, you know, when I go to my different cases in different states in North Carolina, and I'm always Atlanta, and I'm always saving $100 to $200. So it's not only the money we make, but the money we keep. So always, you know, check Member Perks, because we all want to save money. So we don't have to do like a lot of business are doing it today. No more Google decisions, no more asking our friends, you know, our lawyer friends, great, but remember, they don't do every area of the law. No more paying high hourly rates. We're here to help. So thank you so very much for your attention. And if you have any questions, I'll be more than glad to answer them. Thank you.
Thank you, Mirella.
Great presentation.